This August, I began to dream of drowning. Dying went on in water as white and clear as the gin I drink each day at 5:30. Going down for the last time, the last breath lying, I grapple with eels like ropes. It's ether, it's queer, and then, at last, it's done. Scavengers arrive, the hard crawlers who come to clean up the ocean floor, and death. That old butcher. Will bother me no more.
Hi. I guess I might be old-fashioned, but...
You are. I like that. Andes. I'm a fool. I haven't gotten you a gift.
Your company is a gift.
Just one moment.
Yeah.
Shall we? We shall.
What about your family? Are they in the city?
It's just me.
Oh. You must be an amazing writer.
Try to convince a publisher of that.
I'd love to read your writing sometime.
I've learned to keep my writing private until it's ready.
Well, I guess you'll have to stick around for a bit.
Guess so.
We've confirmed the cause of death, pulmonary aspiration. Aspiration of the lungs. He drowned.
I already knew that.
Well, there were no signs of struggle. I'm sorry, there's not more to this story.
It just doesn't make sense. He was an excellent swimmer, but part fucking fish.
Well, it's likely he was taken under by a rip current. Even the fittest of swimmers would be no match for it. Are you sure he wasn't depressed?
What are you suggesting? We were very happy together.
I'm sure that's true, but sometimes we don't know.
I knew everything about him.
Right. Well, I'm sorry. I don't have more to offer you.
Imagine shooting a film in the Amalfi. I'd die. I'd literally just die.
You know, I've actually been thinking we should get away this summer.
Get away from what?
The city, the noise, the endless social climbing. I don't know, could be good for us.
A few days out of New York doesn't sound terrible.
Actually, I was thinking until Labor Day, the whole summer.
The whole summer?
Yeah, the city is stifling. I can't write here anymore. I found a condo in the Rockaways.
The Rockaways?
You would love it. There's a balcony. There's a kitchen twice the size of this place. And you could finally learn how to cook.
Don't threaten me with a good time, but I think that you have me confused with the A-list. The soaps don't pay the kind of money that affords a summer house. And it's not like your writing is going to pay for it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way.
I could get a job to pay rent. Something easy, cute, like working in a coffee shop.
I thought we'd agreed that I'd be working while you were writing. You still want that, right?
What if we sublet this place for the summer? You said pilot season has been slow for you this year. I mean, this could be a fresh start. I mean, it'd be easy to finish the book down at the beach. And you could finally give those casting directors a chance to miss you.
And what happens when the perfect audition pops up? Imagine being 2 hours outside of Midtown and then you find out that the A train is fucked up again.
Huh. Yeah. I guess I can't argue with that. Your big role's coming this year, I know.
When it does, taking you to the Amalfi.
That would be idyllic.
Hey there, Bardo, it's David. You know, your agent, just in case you forgot. I've been trying to reach you to chat over coffee.
was wondering when you'd come to bed.
When the muse calls, I must answer.
Well, tell her I get lonely next time.
Trust me, I tell her the same thing.
PM, huh?
Wrong side of the street, boy. You don't follow instructions well, sweet Bardo.
What?
We're arranged to meet across the street at 8 p.m. Surely you recall.
Circe.
Ding, ding, ding.
How did you know it was me?
I've seen you on television. Oh, but that's been a while, hasn't it? Besides, you look quite out of place.
Oh, and I suppose that you don't?
A quick tongue would make a fine addition to my wares. Don't make me cut it out, boy.
Not much for jokes, I guess.
Not much for trite jokes. I can see your derivative humor masks your insecurity.
Look, I didn't come here for therapy or to get roasted.
And why did you come, boy?
Shouldn't you know? Aren't you like a psychic or something?
Your ignorance is truly astounding. Come. Shall we try this again? Why did you come?
I've lost someone close.
A lover. I sense a powerful bond has been severed. But not completely.
I can feel him everywhere.
And yourself?
Myself?
You've lost yourself.
Well, no, I think I'm doing just
Don't be
fine.
naive, boy. You spend your days wallowing in your self-pity and shirking responsibility. I wonder, how does it feel to be dying each day from your own apathy? Your thoughts are private, despite being written all over your face. I am no telepath, boy. I am not the West Village psychic who preys on idiot tourists and insecure housewives. I do not sit idly by the telephone waiting for some fool to call asking for inane dating advice. There are no card games, no crystal balls. No. My magic far exceeds cheap parlor tricks. I am descended from a long line of powerful conjurers of Western antiquity. From the stargazers of Chaldea, my lineage discovered they were able to siphon the energy of heavenly bodies and the metaphysical world. From there we proliferated the earth. Britain, Egypt, Peru. Throughout history, ignorant sovereignty has tried to eradicate our kind, making effigy of our burning bodies at the stake and branding us as constituents of the devil. The line in my family was almost broken. But we are not so easily squashed. Honing our skill under the cover of night in the guise of a mundane life, witchcraft has survived.
Witchcraft?
Yes. In the woods of Salem, Tituba discovered there was magic blood left yet among the women in my family. Under her apprenticeship, my mothers before me restored lost and sacred practices.
And what are those?
I am proficient in the art of soul divination and other occult magics.
Soul divination?
Channeling the dead, boy.
I have to hand it to you, Circe. You give a good performance, but this shit is just a little bit too far-fetched for me. I think that I'm just gonna go.
Is this shit too far-fetched, or is it that you're afraid? Would it hurt too much to finally face the apparition that haunts you?
How did you know about that?
You are going mad, boy. What you see and hear is very much real. Souls of the dead linger where there is unfinished business. I felt his energy clings to yours from the moment when we first met. Were you not listening when I said the bond is powerful? His soul is tethered to yours.
Tethered?
Yes. Your lover's spirit has not been laid to rest. You must understand that that which is so much more than what exists tangibly. There are supernatural forces among us despite the ignorance of the naked eye.
But I can feel it.
Yes. You can feel his presence. It would appear your lover is attempting to reach you. His energy is powerful. Very powerful. In cases such as these, the dead may expose themselves.
How can I connect with him?
I'll show you. But I must warn you. You may not like what you see.
It doesn't matter. I need to know.
Very well. You come at an opportune time. The autumnal equinox personifies death in the cycle of life. It is particularly linked with augmenting the connection with the departed. A few drops, Bardo.
What is it?
An enchanted brew of nightshade I mixed myself. It functions to expand your limited consciousness.
Can I get it on the rocks?
You're tiresome. Take the drops. That's it, boy. Now clear your mind. In this dark hour, I invoke sacred power. By moonlight, I command your gift of sight. Bonded spirit of Bardo, reveal now secrets taken to your death.
you last night.
Is it morning already?
Yeah, that crazy thing that happens when the sun comes out. What have I inspired now, young poet? Can I read it?
Bardo.
I know. It's private.
It's only 8 a.m. Might still be able to make the 9 o'clock ferry if I make a dash for it.
Fort Tilden, again?
The Muse, Bardo! Don't worry, I did not forget about the variety event.
You better not. I need my wingman.
I will be home in time.
Oh, hey, you forgot your,
Good looking out. Later.
Had you slept any longer, I'd charge you rent. Coffee?
What the fuck?
What was it you saw, boy?
It was a fucking nightmare. He just disappeared under the water. The tide, it was so mild. But he just went under and didn't come back up. Everything was out of my reach. I couldn't pass the water's edge. I couldn't save him.
You were only meant to observe the vision, Bardo. Your lover's death, it was by drowning?
Yes.
It would appear his spirit revealed to you the memory of his death.
What? No. That can't be. This has to be some sick fucking joke. He couldn't. There was a note. He was writing.
Life will begin or end. Immortalized in pen's ink, I'll live on, and you'll be free to pretend, no longer having to think summers in Amalfi can swathe the consummate truth. I am alone in this togetherness, and so the water I'll give my youth, like I gave you my tenderness.
It was premeditated.
I'm sorry.
Why? Why? Tell me why.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Ask him. You can speak to him, Kate.
Only a conduit, boy. I don't decide why or how the dead reveal their insights.
But I need to know. This makes no fucking sense. Help me. Please.
There is another way.
What? I will do anything.
Didn't greatest magic outlawed centuries ago. There are those of us who practice it in secret, but only those damnable and deranged.
Tell me.
Bardo, you must understand.
Tell me what it is.
Necromancy. Bardo. To perform this spell is a transgression of the world's natural order. Using this magic will bridge the rift between our domain and theirs, allowing the dead to cross over into the physical realm. You will raise your lover's spirit from the waters.
You won't be performing the spell.
No. This is yours to do alone.
Then how do you know it will work?
I did once. Never again. You must follow instructions very carefully. Opening the bridge between life and death can have dire consequences. You face a chance of invoking wicked, resentful spirits, black specters that would leech the very life from your veins for sport.
What life?
Life is precious, Bardo. Know that you will be making a grave sacrifice in exchange for your salvation from these vile spirits. You must convert them a piece of your soul. Bardo, your life will never be full again. You will be doomed to walk the earth wanton and disconsolate. Are you certain you're prepared to do that? The ritual must be performed in the witching hour. You must begin by casting a protective circle of salt. Do not cross this line lest you make yourself vulnerable to vile spirits. In a pot of cast iron, you will prepare your brew by the light of the moon. You will need these, and something of his.
Safeguard from wicked specters. Encircle thine pentagram in salt of thine lover's possession. Cast into the fire that which holds valley. Bathing naked under the light of moon, cast into the fire one sprig belladonna, rot fruit, heart of lamb slaughtered in the flames, hoof of boar, inhaling fumes of thine brew, presently perform the following incantation, clapping thrice on the final word. Hic in spiritum, sed no in corpore, invoc lemur de mort, de vigilis balberis, in inferno, in remiablis. I confer to you that which is most sacred. Is it really you?
Bardo, why have you done this?
What? I thought I would never see your face again.
You've broken your circle of safeguard. Your soul, Bardo. Your precious soul. You've exchanged it like some meaningless currency. For this?
You are not meaningless.
And my life work. Was that? I left my writing for you, Bardo. Memories of our blissful beginning. I wanted you to remember me that way. Not like this.
But I could never forget that. Forget you.
Don't you understand?
You've been to visit me, calling to me.
No, Bardo. It's you who keeps me here. Your fixation chains me to this earth.
But I couldn't just let you go. You left so suddenly.
Why? Why would you?
I was drowning, Bardo. I was consumed by it all. Life.
But why couldn't you tell me?
Many times I tried, but you could never see.
What?
Bardo, you live life in fear. And you too are drowning in this false reality you've constructed for yourself. Trying to live a life that isn't yours to live. Clinging to some ideal of who you should be instead of who you are. You hold yourself from life's pleasures and succumb to incessant wanting. Nothing is ever enough. Consumed with yourself, your loved ones become players in the film of your life instead of intimate confidants. And I'm afraid we were drowning together. I couldn't save you, just like you couldn't save me. I had hoped that my departure would be a remedy, something to shake you awake from this unbearable life I couldn't escape myself. But you still live life in ignorance of your reality.
I'm only this way because you are my everything. You are my everything.
But I'm not. Your life will go on without me.
I can't just live without you.
And yet you have. 6 months is long enough. It's time to let go, Bardo.
No, I refuse.
I'm sorry. You must. I will not visit again. This is the end, Bardo.
No, let me go with you. Take me with you. I need you.
Remember, Bardo, in the end, it's fear that drowns you.